Hello viewers, welcome to the Dateline Northeast, a program that gives you an overview of the developments in India's Northeast region. I'm your host Chandrakala and here are the top stories of today's program. 7th All India Civil Defence and Home Guards Raising Day celebrated in Tripura. Northeast Food Fest, swoons food lovers, boost food sector potential. And 12-year-old boy from Manipur to be youngest to appear in Class 10 board exam. Along with the rest of the country, Tripura Civil Defence and Home Guards organisation celebrated its Raising Day at the Police Parade Ground in Agartala. Various battalions of the Tripura State Rifles and others took part in the parade. The Indian Home Guard is an Indian paramilitary police force. It is a voluntary force tasked as auxiliary to the Indian police. Apart from Army, Navy, Air Force and other security agencies, the twin voluntary organizations, Civil Defence and Home Guards, were raised to provide protection to citizens in any untoward situation. However, every year the nation celebrates Civil Defence and Home Guards Raising Day of the organization in order to make the citizens aware and highlight the importance of civil defence in the country. Along with the rest of the country, the 57th All India Civil Defence and Home Guards Raising Day was recently celebrated at the Police Parade Ground in Agartala. Revenue Minister Narendra Chandra Deb Burma, accompanied by the Additional DG of Police Rajiv Singh, inspected the Guard of Honour.
आज आमी श्रद्धार साथे स्मरण करते যাচ্ছি সব বীর হোমগার্ড শহীদদের জন্য যে রাজ্যের শান্তি এবং সম্প্রীতি রক্ষা করার জন্য নিজেদের আত্মবলিদান দিয়েছেন। বিগত দিনগুলোতে আমাদের রাজ্যে 10 জন হোমগার্ড ভলান্টিয়ার্স উগ্রপন্থীর মোকাবিলা করার সময় প্রাণ আহুতি দিয়েছেন। আমি তাদের পরিবার সদস্যদের প্রতি গম্ভীর সংবেদনা জানাই।
As part of the celebration, mock drill and 7.2 Richter scale hypothetic earthquake demonstrations were showcased by the quick reaction team of the NDRF. It is worth noting that over the years, the Home Guards have played an important role by not only maintaining law and order in the country, but also during times of war with China and Pakistan.
অত্যন্ত শ্রদ্ধার সাথে অত্যন্ত অধ্যবসায়ের সাথে ওনারা জীবন পণ করে দেশের জনগণের সেবা করেছেন, দেশবাসীর সেবা করেছেন।
Later, trophy was distributed among the top 4 performing parade teams. Every year, Raising Day of the organization is celebrated on 6 December with great zeal and enthusiasm to apprehend the recognition of the Home Guards, which would serve as an inspiration for others to discharge their duties diligently. Showcasing the best of Northeast cuisine to the world, Meghalaya hosted the biggest ever Northeast Food Show 2019 in collaboration with Sial Group, one of the world's largest food innovation network with over 50 years of experience. The food exhibition saw more than 300 delegates from across the globe and sectors, including entrepreneurs, farmers and chefs. Let's take a look. Food is the very essence of the culture of the people of the Northeast region. From ages, the kitchens of northeastern states have hooked foodies, churning out a wide range of savory dishes with all kinds of flavor. Northeast cuisine has wooed people from all across the country and abroad for the unique taste and authenticity. However, to showcase the world the goodness of food of Northeast, Meghalaya hosted the first ever biggest food innovation exhibition, the Northeast Food Show 2019, which was held in the premises of Polo Ground, Shillong. Organized by the Meghalaya government and Sial Group, the food show was inaugurated by Chief Minister Conrad Sangma.
It's absolutely a very exciting moment for us. We have been planning this for a very long time, and the thought process started almost about a year and a half back. And here we are today finally. I do take this opportunity to thank all the people who have really put in a lot of effort to make this successful.
More than 5,000 visitors were seen thronging one of the biggest food festivals ever.
We are very happy to be here in Shillong, in Meghalaya, for this first Northeast Food Show. And India is a crucial partner for us, so we've launched Sial India in New Delhi, and we have also this show here now. So that's first time ever that we have 2 Sial shows here in India. So we are looking forward to this program.
The 3-day-long food show focused on creating a global market for agri-food products of Meghalaya and other parts of the Northeast region. Unique cuisines and ingredients commonly used in Northeastern kitchens were exhibited during the food show, which acted as a platform for the industries to elevate their products and services through collaborations with national and global processing and packaging units and industry experts. However, it also provided an opportunity to the entrepreneurs of the region to meet and interact with national and global measures of the food and beverage industry to develop a better understanding, build connections for export promotion, and enable upscaling of their businesses to global standards. A large number of global buyers also got a chance to know about the latest technologies in the food sector industry.
Our motive is to promote our farmers, because I have seen that our farmers from village that it's very difficult for them to bring their products to the industries. So we are trying this year, just this year, last September, I'm trying it so I can help my farmers, and then the people will know the quality of our products.
The 3-day Northeast Food Show concluded with the Chief Minister's Conclave, which saw the participation of the Chief Ministers of the Northeastern states. It is worth mentioning that the food festival is first of its kind, biggest food shows in the Northeast that focuses on creating a global platform to inspire food business for this part of the country. Isaac Newton was known as the father of modern science, a real Renaissance man with accomplishments in several fields including astronomy, physics and mathematics. Newton revolutionized our understanding of our planet. In today's episode, let's meet a young Isaac from Manipur aspiring to become the youngest candidate to appear for the Class 10 Manipur board exams. Let's take a look.
For the first time in the history of the Board of Secondary Education Manipur, a 12-year-old boy Isaac from the state is all set to become the youngest student to appear in the upcoming matriculation or high school leaving certificate examinations. Isaac's father said he had recognized the boy's academic excellence very early when he was in beginner's class.
Masa angang matsado karim ta khangwaidra hairaga khangbaduda exam to final econo half yearly exam to hanba matamda ring un tar ka bada ngai ba ngang do adudagi di sidi kaino ma oiraga dra haina koin khallaga Isaac su jaraga di adugumba lambi duda Manipur si chawkhatna ba Manipur si ojik kari haisira literacy rate khara hanthabadu ojik wangkhat hannaba ai oi hanningi parthana tobadi sorda produce suda kurum jaraga tozei.
12-year-old Isaac Paula Lungmoant Vaipai, a resident of Kangwai Bazaar in Manipur's Churachandpur, is a student of Mount Olive School, Kangwai, Churachandpur, run by his father. His parents shifted Isaac to Rayburn High School CBSE in June 2018, following his earnest desire to write his Class 10 exams and growing skepticism on his ability. After 3 months at Rayburn, the application was rejected, citing his age factor. Later, the same year, he was again enrolled in Mount Olive School.
I want to show to our nation and the world that Manipur is not underdeveloped, and it can produce, even if it is underdeveloped, it can produce great people like me. I want to become an IAS officer.
Anyone, any role model do you have?
Sir Isaac Newton.
What made you think so?
Because he was just very like me, and we share common name.
Okay.
Isaac's father, Genkholian Vaipai, applied last year seeking permission from the Education Department to allow his son to take Class 10th exam. Following Genkholian's application, the Commissioner of the Education Department ordered to conduct a psychology test on the boy. The permission to appear the examination has been granted considering the mental age and superior IQ level of the child. The administrative board of BOSCM approved Isaac to register his name with his actual date of birth for the upcoming board exams, terming it a special case. His IQ level is 141, which indicates his superior intellectual and developmental capabilities as per the test conducted by the Regional Institute of Medical Science, Imphal.
Since his childhood, he has this ability of creativity, so to say. And in terms of examination and all also, he has performed excellently. Let me, for example, cite an instances when he was studying class 8. He mastered already his syllabus. So the teachers were requesting me that, sir, we should do something, we should promote him.
Isaac will appear in the upcoming Manipur Class 10 board exam, which have been scheduled on February 20, 2020. Isaac said he is grateful to Kiran Kumar, the Director of Board of Secondary Education Manipur, for permitting him to appear in the exam.
Let us now take a look at some of the events that made news in the Northeast recently.
After a long debate, the Citizenship Amendment Bill 2019 has been passed in both houses of the Parliament. In Rajya Sabha, 125 members voted in favour and 105 against the bill. Earlier, the bill was passed in Lok Sabha with 311 votes in support and 80 in opposition. With the passing of the bill, Union Home Minister Amit Shah said that the historic legislation will help provide citizenship to non-Muslim minorities who have migrated to India from neighbouring Pakistan, Bangladesh and Afghanistan. Meanwhile, in northeastern states, where a large number of Bangladeshi migrants live, the bill has been opposed. According to Citizenship Amendment Bill 2019, non-Muslim minorities who fled religious persecution in Pakistan, Bangladesh and Afghanistan and moved to the country before December 31, 2014 will be accorded Indian citizenship. It, however, exempted tribal areas of Assam, Meghalaya, Mizoram or Tripura as included in the 6th schedule to the Constitution and areas covered under the Inner Line Permit System notified under Bengal Eastern Frontier Regulation 1873.
मान्यवर, मैं आसाम के सभी भाइयों बहनों को आश्वस्त करना चाहता हूं कि आपकी भाषा की भी चिंता हम करेंगे, आपके साहित्य की भी चिंता हम करेंगे, आपकी बोलियों की चिंता जो ट्राइबल की है उसकी भी चिंता हम करेंगे और आपको उचित स्थान पॉलिटिकल रिजर्वेशन मिले उसकी भी चिंता हम करेंगे। किसी को इस पर शंका रखने की जरूरत नहीं है।
A seminar on the changing security paradigm in Northeast implications and imperatives was inaugurated by Governor Dr. Najma Hebdullah at City Convention Centre, Imphal. The seminar was organized by Assam Rifles, Hinterlands of the Northeast, under the aegis of Headquarter Director General Assam Rifles. The seminar had 2 sessions with different subjects like Northeast Regional Security Environment and Challenges and Act East Policy and Border Management. Chief Minister of Mizoram, Zoramthanga, recently called on Prime Minister Narendra Modi in New Delhi. As per official source, Zoramthanga urged Modi to clear the Mizoram Maintenance of Household Register Bill 2019, which was passed by the State Assembly in March during the meeting. He raised several issues and needs of the state to the Prime Minister and said that Mizoram needs a separate All India service cadre and urged Modi's intervention into it. Apart from that, issues like increment of funds from Ministry of Donor, upgradation of Zoram Medical College were also discussed. Modi on his part replied to the request to the Chief Minister and assured that he will look into the message he conveyed along the opinions of the concerned ministry. Zoramthanga also met Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman and Civil Aviation Minister Hardeep Singh Puri. Alliance Air, a wholly owned subsidiary of Air India, flagged off its first flight operations between Guwahati in Assam to Dimapur and Imphal in Manipur. It was flagged off under the Regional Connectivity Scheme URAN in the presence of Nagaland's Transport and Civil Aviation Minister Paiwang Konyak, along with the CEO of Alliance Air at Dimapur Airport and several other officials of Airport Authority of India. The Alliance Air will operate twice a week every Wednesday, Friday and Sunday. The airline will deploy its 70-seater aircraft for this region. It currently connects 57 destinations, and with the addition of Dimapur and Imphal, there will be 59 stations in Alliance Air ambit according to official statement. This flight makes the inception of the first ever alternative option of connectivity to Imphal, as the city is yet to be connected with the country's railway network. Recently, the 5-day-long Northeast NSS Festival 2019 was held at Nazrul Kalakshetra in Tripura. The festival was organized by the NSS Tripura unit in collaboration with the Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports, with an aim to bring together students from around the country under one roof. During the festival, students took part in various exchange programs in order to know others' culture, heritage, language, tradition, and food better. The program was inaugurated by Tripura Chief Minister Biplab Kumar Deb in the presence of Tripura Sports and Youth Affairs Minister Manoj Kanti Deb, Regional Director of NSS Deepak Kumar, and other dignitaries. Various cultural programs, discussion on prime issues were the highlights of the festival. The world-famous Hornbill Festival concluded in Nagaland on a grand note, with music maestro A.R. Rahman gracing the valedictory function. The closing ceremony of the festival began with the Unity dance performed by the 17 tribes of Nagaland. The 10-day-long Hornbill Festival started on December 1st and broke all previous records of footfall, as more than 2.54 lakh people visited the ethnic Naga cultural event this year. Union Sports and Youth Affairs Minister Kiran Rijiju also attended the festival and said the festival depicted the rich cultural heritage of the Naga people. It is an annual tourism promotional event to showcase the state's traditional and rich cultural heritage in all its ethnicity, diversity and grandeur.
India shares a large border with many countries. In order to strengthen security on the border security forces keep a tight vigil. Today we met women constables in the BSF who have been trained hard to keep the borders safe and secure.
The Border Security Force BSF guards the country's frontiers with Pakistan and Bangladesh. And it's not only the men, but women are joining the force to safeguard the borders from the enemies. In Meghalaya, women are joining the BSF Frontier Moped and are honing their operational skills, which are used to render difficult tasks while guarding the borders. The BSF has decided to train these women in special commando skills in order to strengthen the women force.
After induction of these girls, BSF has enhanced its operational capabilities. I'm proud of these girls. They are very good, I must say excellent in training. They are excellent in performing operational duties. And if these girls are taken in real respect, it is a big lesson and motivational factor for the girls and boys also to join security forces, because they develop the feeling of nationalism here.
Special training is being provided to this women personnel in special skills so that they can perform tasks in quick reaction teams and other similar tasks. The training of the women personnel is as good as that of a male combatants. Moreover, 43 women personnel are deployed in one of the battalions of BSF in Moped, whereas many are deployed in the border observation post along the Indo-Bangla border. During the training session, women are trained to reinforce physical toughness. They are also seen performing various drills showcasing loading of bullets in rifles and various other activities on how to use other arms and weapons to combat risk at border areas.
BSF, they are deployed in, especially in border areas. So over there, regarding the checking of the woman, a male, they cannot perform those types of activities. So the government, they realize that women deployment is required in BSF. Okay. So for this, from the year 2008, women, we got the chance to join the BSF.
Such initiative will help in encouraging and motivating girls to join armed forces, and in the long run will definitely empower women in the country.
Moving on, Jawaharlal Nehru Manipur Dance Academy, a constituent unit of the Sangeet Natak Academy, New Delhi recently conducted a 3-day-long Kathak Utsav program. The auditorium lit up with scintillating Kathak performances, which were aimed to encourage the dancers and promote cultural exchange. We have a report.
Kathak is one of the main genres of ancient Indian classical dance forms and is traditionally regarded to have originated from the travelling bards of North India. To promote Kathak dancers of the region, the Jawaharlal Nehru Manipur Dance Academy has been organizing cultural exchange programs that helped them to intermingle with one another. A 3-day-long Kathak Utsav 2019 was recently held at the auditorium of Jawaharlal Nehru Manipur Dance Academy in Imphal. The program was organized by Kathak Kendra New Delhi and Jawaharlal Nehru Manipur Dance Academy.
They have shared their experiences also, and the gurus of JNM, they taught them also some basic step of Manipuri dance and music. And here, a part of this cultural exchange program, we are having the Kathak Utsav, in which the eminent artists of the Kathak Kendra's repertory section perform here. And in this festival, we have 2-3 great gurus.
Jawaharlal Nehru Manipur Dance Academy, a constituent unit of the Sangeet Natak Academy, New Delhi, is the premier institution for teaching Manipuri dance and music and allied subjects. The institution has teachers of eminence as its staff and a production unit. On the first day, students of Kathak Kendra demonstrated Mangal Dhwani, choreographed by Guru Rakesh Kumar Pathak, while some students of the same institute also demonstrated Tal Sargam, choreographed by Guru Rajendra Kumar Gangani. Chairperson AC Kathak Kendra, Kamalini Asthana, on the occasion said a deputed guest house needs to be constructed in the state to boost the cultural exchange program.
हमें मणिपुर के बारे में इतना पता भी नहीं था। अभी हम यहाँ पे आए तो यहाँ के कल्चर के बारे में भी पता चल रहा है। अभी हम गए थे तो हाँ सिर्फ पता था कि मणिपुर इम्फाल, पर बाकी कुछ चीज़ों का पता नहीं था। यहाँ पे आके यहाँ का कल्चर जो है वो पता चल रहा है।
The glory of Kathak classical dance was showcased by 35 young artists, including gurus.
यहाँ हमें मणिपुर के कल्चर के बारे में पता लग रहा है। लोग यहाँ कैसे रहते हैं, क्या करते हैं, उनका बेसिक डे टू डे लिविंग कैसा है, हम सबको उसके बारे में पता चल रहा है। और हम खुद को बहुत लकी समझते हैं। हम खुद को हम सब बहुत लकी समझते हैं अपने आप को कि हम मणिपुर आए और हम कथक उत्सव का एक हिस्सा बन पाए।
Performances like these from various artists from across the states offer an insight into the subtle nuances of other dance forms.
Tourism in the northeastern state of Meghalaya is booming as the state is blessed with natural scenic beauty. One such amazing tourist destination that is adding spark to the tourism scene of the state is the Metlang Amusement Park located in Upper Shillong. Let's take a look.
Meghalaya has many things to boast about and it offers its tourists some of the best scenic places to visit in the country. From the famous Cherrapunji town to the mesmerizing Shillong Peak and Elephant Falls that enchant tourists every time they visit Shillong. Another exotic sight in the city is the Metlang Amusement Park located in Upper Shillong. Encapsulated with lush green landscapes and mountains, the amusement park, which lies in the heart of the city, offers a breathtaking view of the Elephant Falls. Every day, a large number of tourists from every nook and corner of the country and abroad are seen soaking the beauty of the site.
I am very nice feel. I came here at Shillong 3 to 4 times, but never came to here, this Millennium Park. Now, 2 sites we are covering. One elephant, one is our Millennium Park. Very nice place at the Shillong.
The amusement park was set up by a regional self-help group of the area and was developed on the other side of the Elephant Falls. It is a must visit for children as it is one of the best places for them to have fun in the city. One of the fascinating sights to behold in the park is the exceptionally rich greenery that is well maintained by the locals. Littering plastic wastes is prohibited in the park.
We have just come to Rome here today. And this place is beautiful, the atmosphere is good. So everyone must visit this place.
It is the perfect recreational spot lying in the lap of nature. The Elephant Falls is also a worth visit as the foamy water cascading over fern-covered rocks makes for a picturesque sight. The amusement park is a new addition to the Meghalaya's tourism industry, which will help boost the economy of the state.
With that, we have come to the end of this episode of Roving Report. Do connect with us through our Facebook page and follow us on Twitter at AnyIndia_ANI. You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel to get latest news updates from the Northeast. I'm your host Chandrakala signing off. Goodbye and take care.